What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the latest edition of BigMouth Announcing. What the hell's going on in our world, I guess is a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's the January 2nd, so Happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully everybody had some lovely holidays. I took last week off from really doing anything when coming to video, but I was like, man, beginning of the new year, it's a 2019, it's a brand new me, yeah! Whatever. No, seriously, it's 2019, so I got to start off on the right foot. Usually that means exercising and doing stuff I've been putting off all 2018. So, been riding the bike and posting a video. So, we didn't have any work on January 1st, first time in a while, but they had the Run Houston event. It's a 5K, 10K. In Houston this week on the 1st. I usually work that with my buddy Adam, but Adam said he was cool this year with handling it by himself, so we just stayed in. The dog really had a bad night with all the fireworks, so I'm kind of glad I was here to help Kate deal with that, because that's never an easy task whatsoever. So, hey, check out my hat. You know why? Because the New England Patriots are going to the playoffs yet again. 9 years in a row, AFC East champions. I really hope they can make it through the playoffs. But, hey, I'm a big Pats fan. Win or lose, I'm still going to love the Pats and the Sox, the Bruins, the C's, and BigMouth Announcing. Woo! So what do we got going on? I don't have any races, really, until, I think the 19th. Starting out slow, but I don't mind because it's like 35 degrees outside right now and raining. I got about 3 inches of water in the backyard. I am not going out there. And so, because it's, cold and wet, and the dog doesn't even want to go out there. So if the dog doesn't want to go out, I'm not going out. So where are we at? January 19th. I've got the Tommy Ketterhagen road race. I believe it's either in Bertram or Burnett. I got confused, but by the 19th, I'll have it figured out. If you're into road racing, come out. It's put on by Holland Racing, the same folks that put on the Driveway Series, and also the We Do 100. This year, they're doing the LBJ 100 as well. They're also putting on the Paceband Ultra, which is coming up, which is a great, fun event. But, the Tommy Ketterhagen Road Race is coming up, named after a great friend of everybody in cycling, Tommy Ketterhagen, who passed away a couple of years ago from a really bad accident. It's a sad situation, but his parents and family are awesome. All 38,000 of them. I swear there's a lot of kids in the family, and they're all great kids. And his dad's real nice man. And so we're gonna go out there. We're gonna do some road racing. I'm not joking. I'm not getting out there. No, I'm not road racing. I'm gonna cheer on and talk about other people road racing, and getting that done. Then the next day, on the 20th of January, I've got the 3M half marathon, which is a shit ton of work for us. We're up at 2 a.m. on race day. Actually, it even starts before that. After I get done with the Tommy Ketterhagen road race on Saturday, I drive downtown Austin, and I have to set up the finish line sound, because the finish line is at, 14th and San Jack, I think. And so I get that all set up, and then go home, get some sleep, and then at 2 o'clock we're back up on Sunday morning, Kate and I, and we're going to be bringing in my buddy Chuck Cash, because we need a bigger crew to handle this. It's a lot of lifting, a lot of maneuvering, because at the start line, which is at Stone Lake and 360-ish, around North by Northwest on the north, we set up about 14 speakers on 3 different delays, and lots of cable, lots of extension, lots of power, and it takes us a little bit. The road doesn't open until 4, I believe, 4 or 5 o'clock. So we have a small window to get everything set up, sound checked and stuff. You go to a big show, here's a little something for you. If you go to a big show, not even a big, like even an indoor venue show, all their stuff is already there. Bring a sound guy, plug everything in, boom, 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 out go the lights, sound check done, easy. But when you're doing stuff outside on the fly, you don't have time to have a lot of time to do a sound check, or to make sure the music sounds right, or make sure the speakers are pointed in the right direction, with enough amplified sound that you're not upsetting the neighbors, so on and so forth. That's not easy to do when there's not a lot of time. So just kind of think about it. When you see us out there busting our humps, running around like crazy people, Not a whole lot of time to get things set up, but we always make it happen. That's one of the things I love about BigMouth Announcing, and one of my favorite sayings. At BigMouth Announcing, we make shit happen. We'll make it work. We do. I'm knocking on wood when I say that, but definitely lots of work goes into what we do. So it will be me, Chuck, and Kate at the start line, getting everything set up. Then I'll MC the start line. And then once everybody is through the start line for the race, I will jump in my truck and I drive downtown to get to the finish line. Now, I can't get to the finish line in time to put everything up. It's already cables laid, everything's already plugged in, but I got to put all the speakers up. I got to do a sound check. I don't have time to do that. So I bring in Ben, my buddy Ben, he's worked the finish line at 3M for me for about 5 or 6 years. And he gets everything up, gets the speakers up, gets the sound check done. High Five Events, who manages the event, works very well with Ben. He knows how important the event is to us, to BigMouth Announcing and High Five. So he does great work. And so what he'll do is, in case I can't get there in time, he's there to make sure sound's up and running, and he'll MC until I get there. Usually I can get there in time. I haven't missed it yet again, knock on wood, but Ben's there to make sure in case something does happen, take care of it. Also, he hangs around for an hour or two after I get there to make sure everything keeps sounding well. If something needs to be adjusted, he's there to make adjustments. Also, if I got to make a pee-pee and take a break, Ben jumps right in and makes it all happen, which is awesome. He's great. He's my longest tenured employee. Actually, not employee. He's a contractor, but he's worked with me for about 6 or 7 years, and I always have raving reviews from race events. Actually, like the Longhorn Run, they ask for him exclusively to come back and MC their event. He's a former Longhorn, and he's great on the mic, and they love him, easy to work with. So thank you so much, everybody that asked for folks to come back, whether it's Kate, whether it's Aaron, whether it's me, whether it's Ben, whether it's Sid, our dog, who's awesome. Getting carried away and talking too much. Tip of the week. I was going to show you how to change oil in the generator since I had the generator video a couple of weeks ago. It's too cold. Oil is real thick right now, and I don't want to spend an hour outside changing oil in six different generators. I'll freeze my butt off. I'm going to wait till this weekend when it's warmer. So, tool of the trade, Leatherman. I have been using a Leatherman for 15 years. This is my third one I've gone through. The last one that broke, the knife. I broke it in half, and it was my own dang fault trying to pick something. I was trying to pry something out of something, and it just snapped. But I love this thing. I use it for like maybe 3 or 4 different things. Definitely the knife with all the cutting. I use the pliers all the time. Right inside the plier here is a cable cutter or whatnot. You cut zip ties and stuff with it. It's awesome. I also like having the bottle opener there in case I need one for a Topo Chico or something. But Leatherman, I always have it on my hip everywhere I go. Unless I'm going out to dinner with my wife, I always carry that Leatherman with me. I got it on right now, and I'm doing a video for crying out loud. So, but again, things coming up. Always come prepared and bring a Leatherman. 2, what do we got? January 19th, Tommy Ketterhagen Road Race. And 3, we've got the 3M Half Marathon coming up on January 20th. Hey, want to thank everybody for checking out the video. Thanks for liking BigMouth Announcing. You can subscribe to this. You can like this. You can comment on this. We're on the Facebooks. We're on the Instagrams. We got the Twitters. We're all covered. We're socially covered, I guess is the best way. Is a good way of putting it. But again, thanks, y'all. We'll be back next week with some updates. Maybe it'll be warmer weather, and I'll show you how to change your oil in a Honda 2000 or a Honda 3000 generator. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it.